Hi, I'm Orsa Janei. I'm a Hungarian upcycling designer. My materials include deflated bicycle inner tubes, deflated broken inflatables, pool toys, and broken tents left behind at the festivals. I was approached by Utopia Camping Solutions, and they wanted me to design a product specifically for the future of festivals. We engaged in a long process, and I started to come up with solutions. We knew that what we want to use is tent itself, because this is one of the biggest waste materials that is left behind the festivals. And so eventually we came up with an upcycled tote bag, because we believed this would be one that many people could use after the future festivals. After careful weeks of designing the final product, we came up with an upcycled tote bag, the base of which is made out of tent, and the upper part is using bicycle inner tube and a little bit of colorful strap. After careful weeks of designing the final product, we came up with an upcycled tote bag, the base of which is made out of tent, and the upper part is using bicycle inner tube and a little bit of colorful strap. We basically take the tents that we received from Germany, we cut out the base part, we clean them, we cut them up for the size of the bag, we sew them together, and then we put on a strap. That's how we get the upcycled tote bag. The original order was 1,000 pieces, which is quite a lot, especially if you talk about an upcycled product. It involves careful selecting of the base materials. For example, the bicycle inner tubes have to be hand-picked one by one from different bike repair shops, which I did from the Budapest bike repair shops. Then I also needed to find some additional workforce, because 1,000 pieces is quite a lot. I was looking for ladies, I was looking for people who are more vulnerable, and I wanted to provide them with the job. I found ladies in Hajdú-Nánas, in Hajdú-Veszörmény, and in Debrecen. So with the ladies, this was the first time they met waste material. So I explained them carefully what it means to work with these materials, what do you need to know about them, what do you need to be looking at. And eventually we started the sewing process. They themselves told me that it was very unusual to work with such material. It is so much harder, you cannot fold the material, it's much harder when you have to press it on the sewing machine. Sewing the bicycle inner tube really wears out your machine. Bicycle inner tube is very cold. You need to cut them up in stripes, which is what I was doing in Budapest. So I would be cutting up the inner tubes. They would be brought down to these villages and these cities, and then the ladies would be sewing the strap and the entire bag together. They really enjoyed the process, and I made sure that I involved them in all the decisions. We took these decisions together. Of course, I relied on their many years of experience with my side for upcycling, and eventually I think we got a very nice end product. I hope people will like it a lot.